time when speaking with a very accomplished guitarist, he told me, you know what separates the pros from the Joes when it comes to a blues? Bars 9, 10, 11, and 12. It's all about that turnaround. Whether you're singing or soloing, you got to nail it. So today I'm going to show you 4 advanced ones, and I'm going to break down why they work so you can replicate these ideas in other keys. New guitar tutorials every single Monday. Printable tabs up here by becoming a Patreon for all of our lessons. Additional links in the description, including my email if you want some one-on-one lessons. Let's do it. Grab your guitar. Brain and attention span. Once you have those 3 things, follow me on in and let's get advanced. Okay, so we're pretty far zoomed out because we're going to be using a lot of the fretboard. I'm tuned just to standard tuning, and all 4 of these are going to be in the key of E. So let's start the first one. And this starts off here on the 8th fret of the G string. 8, 7, 7. And this is a B chord with a D sharp, or the 3rd interval, major 3rd, in the bass. So this is a first inversion. You can see it inside this big B bar. So it comes from the E shape. And you're going to use your thumb on the G string, index on the B, and your middle on the E, and you're going to run through a triplet. 1 pola. You can use a pick 2 if you're more comfortable with that. 1 pola 2. Then on the second beat, you're going to play all 3 of them together. 7 hammer 8. And that should be 8th notes, 3 and 4. And on the 4th beat, you play in the 7th fret of both the B and the E together. 1 pola 2, 3 and 4. So this clearly comes from the chord. This 7 hammer 8 is the minor 3rd, making a B minor to the major 3rd. And this note would be in the B blues scale. So this sound is very common in blues. Now, that was for our B. The 4 chord is A. And we're just going to move this idea down 2 frets and repeat the exact same thing. That also means this is an A with a C sharp in the bass, or a first inversion of an A chord. Get to know those spaces because they also overlap with mixolydian, and you can do a lot with your soloing and your shuffles as well in terms of rhythm for a blues and E. Open E note, gotta love that. Then we're gonna come down here and do a triplet 0 hammer 2. Open high E. Now the 2nd fret isn't in your E blues scale. What is it? It's in your E major scale. And this is the 6th interval. So you go O hammer 2, open high E to the 3rd fret here, and then give it a little quarter bend. Because this is, now we're in E, this is E minor, E major. That same sound we did up here. But we're not going to hammer onto it. We're just going to give it a little baby bend to imply that. Open E again, open B. So you get 1, 2 pola, 3 pola. Then you're going to jump down 3rd fret on the G string, 3 slide 2, open G string, hammer 1. And again, minor 3rd, major 3rd, that sound makes another appearance. And it's a triplet, but think about this 3 slide 2 as 1 pola, 1 pola, tripola, tripola. Together, or put that measure together. And you follow that with an open E on the last measure. And I'm using both my fingers, open low E, open high E. To a C9, 4 fingers or 3 fingers. Let that ring for a quarter beat. So 1 and 2, 3, 4, into the top. Okay, so holding nice and slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Into the top. Boom. Now there on the C9, I actually probably did 1 and 2 and 3, 4 instead of 2, 3, 4. Either way, if you want an eighth note or quarter note, that's fine. All right, okay, so our next turnaround here, we're gonna start on 7 and 9. It's a B power chord that also comes from this big bar shape. 7th fret, 9th fret. Then we're gonna play 9, 8, 9. And you can think about this as like a B6. You got your B right here. And you're gonna slide that, well, you're gonna play it once, down a whole step, and then slide back up. It's got this cool old school shuffle sound. 1, 2, and 3, 4, do, do. You come down, play the 5th fret on the 4th beat, then go down and play 6 and 4, then right back up to 7 and 5, or rather 4 and 6 up to 5 and 7. These half step movements are very bluesy and very cool. So if you have a half beat, sneak something in out of key and then slide into key. Same move after that. Do, do, do. Then we're gonna slide 3 to 4. 2nd fret of the D string. So this is jumping up from your major 3rd to the E note. Then you're gonna bend 3 here, open. Triple 1. 4, 3, 4. Down to 2, 3, 2. Down to 1, 2, 1. Open G string, hammer on, pull off, hammer on. And then open high E after that. 3rd fret here, a D, which would imply our E7. And then you're just gonna play 2nd fret of the A string with the open B, 2 B notes. An octave, just letting those B notes ring out. A little slower. So from the top, nice and slow. Into the top. Turn around number 2. Let's take a look at number 3. Maybe the easiest and maybe the coolest. We're back to this inversion, or B with the D sharp in the bass. We're gonna strum it triplets. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 pola, 4 pola. Feel free to use any rhythm. 1, 2, and 3 pola, 4. Any rhythm you want. Down, 6, 5, 5. And you could get that half step in there. Triplets again. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 pola, 4 pola. Open E. 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 pola, 4 pola, 1 pola, 2 pola, 3 pola, 4 pola, 1. 9, which is a G sharp. 12, which is an E. That is your root of an E chord and your major 3rd. Pluck them 2 times. To 10 and E. To 11. To 12 and 12 with the open E string. Down here to 6, 5, 5. Up to 7, 6, 6. And then 8, 7, 7. From the top, 1 pola, 2 polar, 3 polar, 4 polar, 1 polar, 2 polar, 3 polar, 4 polar, boom. 4 into the top. Okay, one more. This one incorporates mixolydian. Over the B7, we're playing B mixolydian. Do, 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 do. So the shape that I like would be starting on the octave, 7, and then you have your major third here, but below that, on the 6th fret, you have your 2nd, and then 8th fret would be your major third, 9 your 4th, 6th interval on the 7. I'm sorry, that's your 5. Your 6 is here on the 9, flat 7 on the 10, octave. Mixolydian there. Now we're going to take it up to here to the 9th interval or the 2nd as well. So we're going to go 9, 8, 7, do, 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 triplet, root note, note in the mixolydian, chromatic passing tone. Do, 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 10, 7, 10. 9th fret, flat 9, root, flat 7, root, flat 7, 5 to the 7th fret here. Then from there, right below it, now we left the mixolydian and now we're in the blues scale, but we're going to hammer on to the 8 and go right back into mixolydian. And then hit the 9, which is our root. 1 polar, 2 polar, 3 polar, 4. That's all over the 8 B7, B mixolydian, B7. The B mixolydian is built from the B7 chord. Well, really, it's built from the 5th degree of the E major scale, which is a B7. A7, A mixolydian, exact same riff down 2 frets. Now, once you get more comfortable with this idea of mixolydian, though, you can mix it up because A mixolydian is the same shape. Root, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, flat 7, root. Okay, and then we're going to hit the open E, 0 to 6. This is a G sharp. And when you hit the G sharp, if you want, you can ascend, meaning go up. So we're going to go 0, 0, 6, 0, 7, 0, 8, and we hit 0 and 9 together. From there, the C7, we've been playing from this B7, so it's just half step up, root here on the 8th, and then down to B7. So this lick from the top would look like this. There you have it, 4 advanced licks and the theory behind them. Enjoy. And there you have it, folks. Those are 3 advanced turnarounds with arpeggios, mixolydian, the 6th, the major scale, the minor scale, the blues scale, the ascending lines, descending lines, the flat 7th chord, all kinds of things that really spicing it up. And maybe some things I missed, all right? Until next time, keep on rocking and rolling. Catch you next Monday for guitar. If you like it, subscribe. If you love it, think about becoming a Patreon. And until next time, life is good, friends. Take care of yourselves.